Morning. Me and Allie are on our way to pick up the wheelchair. You're in the picture. And I'm really excited, kind of nervous. Feel like my arms are probably gonna fall off at some point today. It is not prepared. It has been a while since I have been in a wheelchair. So I think I'll get the hang of it pretty quick. I just have never done it on this campus and I can already tell that it's not wheelchair friendly. So I'm excited to see where this day goes. So I put my backpack on the back of my chair and it went straight to the wheelie bars. But luckily I won't be getting up today, and when I sit it's fine. So about to switch to the head cam and head to class. I can't go on.
How long does it take us to get to Scantford Hall?
This is why we started at 8:30 and our class is at 10. Abby has an hour and a half to get uphill. Because I'm not even to like the hard part yet.
No, you aren't.
Oh my god. This ramp was definitely like an afterthought because like it's nowhere to be found. Where is the elevator?
I'm assuming it's through those double doors, but I don't know. Is there an elevator?
There's gotta be an elevator, like, or else I can't get to the first floor or the 0.
I got you. This door is like 1,000 pounds.
Good, Abby. What's your finger, sweetheart?
I'm good. I'll see you in a little bit. Hey,
I like your cam. That's
thank
pretty
you.
cool.
I have an appointment with Bianca Stevens. Is she not in this building anymore?
She's on top floor.
She's top floor. I can show you where her office is.
Yes, please.
Yeah, all right, here you come.
Did she used to be in here? Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you might still be crazy, but...
Uh-oh. Please look at that. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, please. This is kind of a steep hill.
It is. I don't understand why they can't put a curb cut down.
Down there, yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hey, can I have the 8-count chicken meal? Abby? Yeah, with fruit as the side. Blue Powerade. Mm-hmm.
Ketchup package, please.
How was your experience? How was your experience?
Good.
Yeah, positive.
Yes, I got stuck in the grass. Thank you. It's kind of slanted over here. So, just a little update. I had Olivia move my car around lunchtime so I could get it at the end of the day because I couldn't get to the stadium with the transportation. I only had to leave to go to practicum. And I have been in the parking lot for probably a good 15 minutes and I can't find my car. And so Allie is coming. She just got done with practicum and she's coming to hopefully rescue me and find my car, and then I can try and do a load. But I really want to keep this as authentic as possible, so like I haven't gotten out of my chair to go look for my car. I've just been rolling around the parking lot and I can't find it. Would you like some pie? Yeah, I'm pretty. Give me some buttons too. Yeah. Salmonella.
I'm going to talk a little bit about my personal reactions. I didn't have any like drastic personal reactions or personal like revelations in terms of being in a wheelchair and what that was like, because I have been in a wheelchair before, once when I was 8, once when I was 16, for extended periods of time. So I am kind of used to like the looks or things like that. So like I didn't personally have any, I guess, I wasn't super nervous. I was more nervous about like, the actual physical aspect of getting around campus, because it is larger and a very different terrain than what I had ever done. I usually just done like buildings, which are a lot easier and a lot smoother ground to work than pavement and crosswalks and things like that. So that was mostly what I was nervous about, not people's reaction. So some environmental barriers are mostly like the sidewalks are very unevenly paved, or like I talked about earlier, there's some hills like within the crosswalk where the wheelchair exit is. You can't just like hop off the sidewalk, or at least I can't. I'm not that advanced to just like roll off the side of a sidewalk. So there are things like that that are very poorly placed ramps and handicap parking spots that are very poorly placed. Door openers that are not there. Those are some of the environmental barriers. Old buildings that have not been completely adapted. But overall, it was very positive. I feel like Georgia Southern is a very welcoming campus, and that's one of the things I really love. The people that did, I had strangers talk to me, just have normal conversations with me as if I was just regular, which I am. A wheelchair doesn't stop you from being normal. They weren't hesitant at all because I was in a wheelchair to talk to me and have a normal conversation. So I feel like the people are welcoming. It's actually mostly the environmental barriers and things like that. But everyone I talked to was really interested in the experiment and very sympathetic to the fact that, once they started thinking about it, they were like, wow, some of these buildings really are unfriendly, and I can imagine like what that's like. So I feel like the people at Georgia Southern are very sympathetic and very understanding. All the students I feel are so welcoming. But it's actually our campus and the environmental barriers and the structural barriers that are more problems than our actual attitudes at Georgia Southern. I think the campus is sending a larger message than our actual student population. I think our student population is super open and diverse and would welcome anybody. But I feel like our campus sends a message and lets people with disabilities know that this may not be the most accessible campus for you. And because the campus is inaccessible, I think that sends a message that maybe the people aren't accessible, which in reality the people are very accessible and very open. I think the simulation was very good, just for how I react to other people on campus, and in the future working with people with different abilities and people who are in wheelchairs or walkers or things like that, and use different devices to get around. I think it gives me more understanding than I had before, even having been in a wheelchair, but like having to maneuver it, get in and out of my car, which I've never had to do, get up sidewalks and across roads, which I've never had to do, navigate parking lots and things like that. But I never had to do before. It does give me a new respect of what they have to deal with, and that may be able to help me in ways, help me help them, I guess, like come up with new and innovative ideas to make sure that they get involved and to make sure that they get the opportunities to participate, by making sure that how to adapt to the environment around them, because obviously we're not doing a good enough job as a society adapting the environment to them. That maybe I could teach them ways to adapt to environments that are not friendly yet. My biggest lesson from this entire project is you don't know until you know. Like, you can look around Georgia Southern and be like, yeah, I don't think it's the most handicap-friendly campus. But until you spend a day in a wheelchair, you don't know how unfriendly this campus is. And I think Georgia Southern needs to fix that. Really, I do. As someone who has disabilities, and I have been in a wheelchair before, I really wouldn't feel welcome if I had to spend every day in a wheelchair. I couldn't get around. And I feel like it sends a message that we're not meaning to send. I think the students would be behind it. I think the students would love to see these changes, and once they are aware of the problem, they would be more than willing to help with these changes. But I really want to call Georgia Southern out on this, because we are a welcoming and diverse community. We are limiting our growth as people, and we are limiting people from joining our community by sending a message that you're not important enough for us to fix this. But they are. They're just as important as any other student who pays tuition here. And we need to fix it. Because we don't see it on a daily basis doesn't mean someone's not dealing with it on a daily basis. So I think this project was really eye-opening for my campus and what I can do on my campus to make sure that we take steps and take actions to make everyone feel